Hello everyone, and thanks for joining me for the April of 2017 Tarot with Animal Totem. As always, we'll be using both decks of my creation, including the Rock and Roll Tarot deck for the Tarot Spread General Reading, and then we will use the Animal Totem deck that I also created for your monthly Animal Totem. If you're interested in specifically a love reading, I do have the love readings available on Vimeo on demand. You can find the links below or above in the eye in the sky. This month of April, the deck we'll be using is the Aquarian Tarot. That will be the deck that's used for the paid Lots of Love reading, which is actually 2 readings in one. You get 2 for $2 and some change. So if you want to check that out, please do. Be sure to check out my website to find out how to get a reading from me, as well as these decks and books and everything I offer. Please stay tuned for the information on how the readings work. And without further ado, on to April's reading. First of all, I want you to take time to gaze upon each card. There are messages in the image and text. Pause the video if you have to, because the words will shift and change to reveal a message that is just for you. This is Empowerment Tarot. I'm not here to tell you how to lead your life, and no one should. Trust your own intuition and allow your guides and angels to speak directly to you. If this reading does not resonate with you, be sure to check your rising and moon sign for further insights and illuminations. Finally, as to the court cards, which represent the people in the spread. Because this is a general reading for so many people, the court cards will not be gender specific. So even though I may refer to a queen as a female, as she is represented on the card, it really could be anybody in these general readings. So now, without further ado, on to the readings. Hello Pisces, and welcome to the April. April 2017. Taroscope with Animal Totem. I forgot to get the animal cards. I knew I was forgetting something. I'm doing you guys first because I'm working backwards, so sometimes that can be a really good thing because I'm kind of fresh. Okay, where's those animal cards? I better get them out and get them ready. Let's get rolling. They're here. They're on deck and ready to go. Okay, I'm doing the other readings. I do it differently. We're going to do one card at a time for Pisces for April 2017. So we just came out of last month with you guys with that eclipse. That was something. Let's see what's going on for April for you, for Pisces. Okay, so this is your April reading. Let's take a look at it. All right. The central issue is this Four of Pentacles. That's the Miser card, and yeah, it can be like, oh, maybe you're being cheap or you're holding on to money too much. What I want to say for you, it could be about being kind of overly cautious. Let's start at the top. First card out was Seven of Swords in reverse. So something was taken away from you unfair, you felt betrayed, you felt like you lost out, and therefore it looks like you may be being on guard towards something else that's coming in. Because of your past experience that didn't go well, you're putting up guards and barriers. Hey Pisces, sorry about that interruption, but we'll get back right into the reading. So this Nine of Rods is like being really cautious towards this person who does seem to be bringing you financial opportunity, if anything else. This person is the Knight of Pentacles, so he would represent an earth sign, a Taurus, a Capricorn, or Virgo. He may be coming into your life, or this opportunity. It feels like it's a financial opportunity, and that you didn't fare well in one before, so now you're leery about it. You look at, he's like, oh, I don't know. They're both looking at him with very cautionary, and you're wanting to be real, holding on tight here. But we are in Earth sign time during this month of April. We are going to be moving to Taurus after the 19th, and then secondly, there's going to be a new moon in Taurus on the 26th. So both of these could be key dates regarding this opportunity. The fact that he's in the upright position, this is very favorable. And this tells us that this is not anything that you need to be leery about. This is a legitimate opportunity. Reliable. He's reliable. He's practical. And the word cap is standing out, which is short for Capricorn. It's one of the 3 earth signs. But I feel like I need to say that word for somebody, like a cap. Like put a cap on it, or that's isn't that a financial term, to cap it off, or there's that cap may apply to somebody also. So you're maybe being overly cautious and where you need not be. The other thing when we were talking about timing, how this could be Taurus, during the month of April, we move from Aries to Taurus, from fire to earth. So these, both the court cards that are showing up here are representing the time frames that we are going to be in during this month. So that could be key. Now down here we have this King of Rods. So this is also a favorable person, somebody in the upright position, somebody that could help you out or is looking to help you out, or is somebody that you can trust and is trustworthy. Look at, we got 2 fours here. We got 4 of Cups and we've got 4 of Pentacles. Now note also that April is the 4th month of April. So it could have something to do with that. 4 of Pentacles, though, is a central card. Yeah, it's the Miser card, but it's also like being afraid to make a move. You know, feeling like I have to stay right here and be guarded. Being guarded is very strong in this spread, okay? There's some sort of offer that's coming your way. Somebody is extending an offer to you, and it looks like it sure is this King of Rods. King of Rods could be a fire sign person, a Leo, an Aries, or a Sagittarius. I want to read some of the words on here. Motivator, generous, worldly, direct. King of Rods doesn't pull any punches. He tells it like it is. He's a mover and a shaker. He makes things happen. He is a king, so it's not like it's harebrained schemes. You know, sometimes with the Knight and the Page of Rods, it could be like harebrained schemes that they haven't thought through. You know, something kind of crazy and just reckless or wild, right? That's usually not the case with the king here. Usually the king is somebody that's thought it through. He's seen this kind of, he's trustworthy. He knows what he's talking about. There's some kind of offer idea that's going to involve him, and you holding on too tight like this, like it's almost like don't be cheap. And that cheap isn't always just with money. It may not require you to invest any money. It may not. It's going to turn things around for you, I feel. Because you have like the Empress in reverse here, followed by the High Priestess, followed by the 4 of Swords. So for some of you, there could have been an actual physical illness when these 2 cards show up together. Because Empress in reverse can be health concerns, and 4 of Rods is a healing time. And often, if it's not you, it may be like the women in your life, a wife, a mother, sister, grandmother, you know, things like that. And sometimes we could take it one step further. With the women thing, it sometimes is women's health issues, you know, that are related to women, you know, breasts and reproductive organs and things like that. But because there's such a strong emphasis in money and ambition in this spread, and I want to say that this is like you feeling lost out on monetarily or career-wise or financially. Because it's lack of abundance. Whether the abundance is health or good fortune or whatever it is. In reverse, it's a card of lack when it's in reverse. And I believe that this 4 of Swords does talk about a healing time. Or see, there's another 4. We got 4, 4, and 4. We got 3 4s in this spread. 4s are foundations. 3s are foundations too. You can look up 4 numerology if somebody knows. They want to put it in the comment. But I think of 4 in astrology as the 4th house. You know, where you're from, your foundation. Also, it can totally be a time span. So maybe this has been something that's been going on for like 4 months here. You know, that you've been down and out or felt like you've lost out on some deal or some financial thing. And things are turning around. You're coming out of this waiting period of 4 whatever, and we're getting back into it. Now, the High Priestess is here too. These are both, the Empress and the High Priestess are the 2 feminine icons in the Major Arcana and the Tarot. She's in reverse, she's in the upright. So you can recover from this, whatever it is. I feel like this lineup here is talking about a recovery. Whether it's health, whether it's financial, whether it's just feeling on your feet again and feeling self-confident again. There's a recovery underway. The High Priestess also, though, is very much about trusting your intuition, which that's something that you guys do, you know, Pisces. You're highly intuitive. You're probably the most intuitive sign in the entire zodiac. So this is something that's right up your alley and right on your thing. So instead of thinking in your head and being cheap and like, oh, can I afford it? I don't know. Can I trust them? I don't know. If you go deep down and you get into that feeling and you get into that vibe, I feel like you are going to know that you can trust this person and that this is a good opportunity for you, and it's not going to be the same situation where you lost out in the past over here. It is going to be something worthwhile. And I want to just say an answer to your prayers. A lot of times when this card shows up, you could use it to answer your prayers, because the cup comes forth from the cloud, from the spirit, Okay, so let's get over and do your animal totem card for you guys, for Pisces. Hey, if you're interested in just a love reading, head over to Vimeo. You can find the link below. This month's love reading, I'm using the Aquarian Tarot deck, and it's really 2 readings in 1, by the way. I forgot to get my book out, too. I'm unprepared. And you could, if you're learning to read tarot, you might want to check out my book, Tarot in the Modern World, and I have these awesome coloring books and stuff and decks and everything. This is my own deck. You may want to get it. But the love reading is kind of like a 2-for-1. I do from 2 perspectives, and it's $2 and some change, and it's on Vimeo. So if you really want to know about love, you can totally check that out. And please check out my website up in the eye in the sky or below, where you can find out about how to get a reading from me, all my books and decks and everything I have, and the Vimeo stuff's on there too. Oh, look at that, flew right out. The sheep. Sheep is always quiet and peaceful. That's what I always feel about it. Let's see. Lamb of God, take away the sins of the world. Sacrifice, vulnerability, innocence, humility, stillness, peace, quiet, pastoral life. Prophetic dreams unveil or uncover ancient knowledge. Well, this ancient knowledge thing, that's part of this High Priestess for sure, because she holds that scroll. She's got those ancient scrolls that she draws in her. She's very much knowledge, like a scholar, you could almost say, but also psychic and spiritual. Yeah, the Lamb is about not being too pushy, not being too aggressive, taking your healing time, going with inward, stillness, peace, pastoral life. If you listen to your intuition, which these cards are talking about, you're gonna see that you'll get confirmation or an awareness that this is a good thing. These kind of emotions, these 3 cards here, this and this is more leading with fear, and more leading with anxiety, fear, and that kind of thing. So it's just to go within, but also not everybody's here to screw you over or rip you off or whatever. There's plenty of people that are very favorable and want to help you. Okay, Pisces, so this is the reading for April. If you want a love reading, head over to Vimeo. You can check that out. Don't forget to hit subscribe. I'm so grateful for all your subscriptions and your likes and shares and comments and everything that you do to help support my channel, including donate. Remember that you are love and beauty incarnate. Have a great month of April, and I'll speak to you soon.